to the channel. It's officially Wednesday, and we're almost over with the work week. Everyone is having winter holiday. Not everybody, but most people do, especially the one with kids. This is the national winter holiday. I was thinking actually baking today. It is Valentine's. I'm gonna bake for myself. I found some healthy recipes on chocolate cookies because I paid Lifesum for a month because it was half off, and I needed some food inspirations, and I'm starting to track my food to kind of see where am going wrong with my weight loss, because my weight has been the same for such a long time now, no changes. So I want to track my food and see if that does anything. I found this recipe on chocolate cookies with tahin and chickpeas. The picture actually looked really nice, and it looked like real, authentic, unhealthy chocolate cookies. But first we're gonna take some dinner. I already have it prepared, and then we will bake. We are in the kitchen now. I'm preparing the dough for the cookies, and just seeing the chickpea, like this is the base. They don't smell good. I like chickpeas, but I have never baked with it. I'm not gonna make one full recipe. I think I'm gonna make 1.5, because then I have for 12 cookies, and then I can bring some to work tomorrow. I'm not gonna bring a lot because I kind of think people don't like it. I think I'm just gonna bring like for team out of work, just like a few. See who's brave enough to try these. Yeah, let's see if it actually tastes nice. This is before baking. I just did a taste test to see if I needed to add some things. I added a bit more vanilla because the extract I got was not that strong, but it actually tasted quite decent, and I feel like it actually don't look that bad. First batch is done. They actually look pretty nice. This must be like the nicest cookies I ever made, and these are vegan.
And I know you don't wanna burn bridges, but as time moves on, you slipping away from me. But did the ocean breeze pacify you? Did the palm trees sanctify you? I bet the ocean breeze did advise you that you'll never find you on the run from yourself, on the run from yourself. You thought the grass was greener.
Hey guys, it's a weekend. I'm so red in my head. I just took a shower. It's 4:30. I'm gonna take a walk around the lake because the weather is like super springy, super nice. And tomorrow is gonna be super crappy and rainy. So let's get out while the sun is out. I still have a little over an hour before it turns dark. Back home is a little bit later. I think I walked 4 kilometers around the lake, so it's nice getting out, enjoying the sun. Now we're home. The reason why I needed to get some air, I'm trying to get back into dating this year because I'm 30. I don't want to be single forever, and I feel like it gets me more tired than excited, to be honest. Then for the last week and a half, I was talking to a guy. He seemed quite nice enough. I think sometimes it's hard feeling, oh sorry, my nose is running. Sometimes I feel it's hard getting attracted to someone you haven't met yet, or only been texting. But I decided to give it a shot. It looked nice. We decided to meet up, was it last Sunday? Then I think we were talking not every day, but like here and there. And then when it came to the day we were going to meet, nothing. Then I think we were supposed to meet at 7. It was around 3. Still haven't heard a thing. And I was like, hey, do we still have plans today? And he was like, oh yeah, but I'm starting to get a little bit sick, and I don't want to meet them if they're sick. I went on a date once with a guy that was kind of feeling sick, and it was not fun. I was like, then I'd rather cancel. And then we can meet up when you feel better, and you can just tell me. So even though I kind of cancelled, but he didn't say anything. And if he was feeling bad, I felt like he could have said that in the morning instead of me poking and forcing him to be like, are we going to do this or not? Then we decided to do it today at 7. It is 6. I have heard not a single thing again. I can see in his story he was out partying last night, which is fine because I told him I cannot do it before 7. My mom was coming last night, stayed for today. She did leave early though, but I like to have a few hours for myself. And it's 6 and I have heard absolutely nothing. And I'm not gonna text him either. I'm too old for this. I feel like I'm too old for this. Like, are you able to or not? Like, just give me a plan. Like, do you want to go out? Do you want to... I really want to meet someone who just wants to go out and do different fun things. I'm not going to text him because I'm also curious to see, is he actually going to text me? Or is he going to ghost me, ignore me? And dinner is served. I know it don't look like much, but there's actually a lot of veggies in there. But it tastes mostly like passion fruit and mango. Good morning, or more good afternoon. It's 11:30. I know my hair looks a little bit crazy and messy, but I'm not gonna do anything with it because I'm going outside, and today the weather took a U-turn. It's super rainy, super gloomy, not as nice as yesterday, so I don't want to do anything. But I did forget to get some groceries yesterday for the soup I'm making tonight. I ended up doing the smoothie last night. I wasn't as hungry. So I'm going to make the pea soup instead with chicken tonight. It's one of the recipe from Lifesum. And then I also needed some frozen mango because the store yesterday had like a very tiny box that was quite expensive. So I didn't want to buy that. I knew the supermarket near me had better options. It just tastes nice in a green smoothie and makes the color super green. Like color theory when making smoothie. If I added strawberry and spinach, it would look like brown mud. It still tastes good, don't get me wrong, but it looks not as pleasant. I did the runner's recipes just to see how I would feel now that I'm starting to run more again due to the half marathon. And I also wanted this weekend to sign up for the Copenhagen half, and it's already sold out. I cannot go. I was like, damn, this goes so quickly. Like, what the heck? So I'm kind of thinking if I should do the one in Silkeborg instead, but it's in May. I still can make it. It's still realistic, but it's the 26th of May, and my plan was to do the one in Aarhus on 16th of June. Then I had 3 months until September where I could train again and do it at my own pace, and then that would be the end on the Copenhagen one. But now, maybe I have to do 2 quite close together. I don't think it's an issue actually, but I'm so sad. I really wanted to go to the Copenhagen one. But there might be some resale tickets, so I need to keep an eye out for that. I don't know if I mentioned this, but whole January I did the intermittent fasting. And it wasn't really my thing because when you have a lot of plans, it's kind of hard staying within the same time. And then it was hard for me to not eat too much, but not eat too little because you had 8 hours and you have to eat the same amount of food in a shorter time, and I just wasn't hungry. So we are trying the Lifesum instead. We're trekking, and then we're doing the runner's diet where you have more veggies. And also at work we can get a lot of bread, and it's not very good for you. But they have like a warm dish, they have salad bar, so you can pick and choose yourself. So I think I started Wednesday, where I cut out the bread, almost. We're not entirely there, but baby steps. And we ate more veggies. I did the breakfast at work Friday and brought my own really green smoothie, while the others had cake and bread. And I did the cake at the cafeteria as well. I did take 1 hot dog for lunch, but my plate was half the green goddess salad. They made it and it was really nice. I really loved it. Half green goddess salad, and then the other half was 1 hot dog. For lunch, we're gonna do the coffee smoothie, they call it in Lifesum. But I forgot to freeze my cauliflower, so I have to wait an hour more, then I think it's frozen enough. We're also gonna make fastelavnsboller. This is the last time this year So we're gonna make it ourselves, and then I'm gonna freeze some down for next weekend as well. But I actually feel more fresh adding more veggies in. Came home from the supermarket, so before making lunch, let's make the dough because it needs to rise for an hour. Okay, so the guy finally got back to me. His dumbass excuse was that the guys took him out unexpectedly and he got so drunk that he had to sleep throughout the whole day last night. So apparently he was not awake for 24 hours. His excuse was that he was sleeping and he was feeling bad. I'm like, sorry. And I was like, that's not good enough. Like, I was waiting the whole day. I think around between 12 and 3, I realized like this is not going to happen at all. And then I just did stuff by myself, which is okay. But it's not a case that you just leave somebody waiting for you for the whole day without getting back, like not saying anything. And he was like, oh, but if you're down, we can meet up today. I was like, no, I'm not down anymore. I don't want to. We're done. I made a big one because I started with a small cup and it didn't fit. So I needed the bigger one. You can see it's right to the brim. The only thing is the dates are not completely blended smooth, but I think I needed to soak them so they could do that. And I added some vanilla protein powder, but let's see if it's any good. Like, I cannot smell the cauliflower, so that's good. It just tastes like a chocolate shake, actually. I can't taste the coffee that much. I think it's because I put so much cacao powder in and a little bit vanilla protein powder, but it actually tastes quite nice. You don't taste the cauliflower, so that's a win. Now, fastelavnsbollerne has been assembled. I'm a little bit worried that the filling will not stay inside. They were pretty hard to close. The vanilla cream I bought was more runny than the previous one, but they're done. They look very, very nice. And then I have some leftover for the freezer for next weekend. It's dinner time. It's finally done. I did the pea soup with shredded chicken. I added some chili oil, the crispy one, just to add some bit extra crunch. And I have some rye bread, which is better than the sourdough they suggested in the recipe because it has more fibers for my tummy. And I also added in cauliflower because I had some leftovers, so I might as well just put it in there. So yeah, hopefully this tastes nice. I'm gonna eat my dinner and edit this vlog, so I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!